Welcome aboard. I'm Michelle, and today we're doing a gentle recovery practice for after a red-eye flight. And honestly, red eyes are a very specific human experience. You may be tired, but somehow also overstimulated. The body maybe feels swollen. Maybe your neck slept at an angle nature never intended. Maybe you just got a few minutes of sleep sitting vertically next to a stranger who couldn't stop eating barbecue chips at 2 a.m. So, we're not trying to do anything intense today. We're simply helping the body feel a little more human again, a little more awake, a little more connected. And if you're still half asleep during this practice, honestly, that's understandable too. We'll begin today with a grounding breath, so take a comfortable standing or seated position. Looking down, place your feet about hips width distance apart. Center your weight. Notice your feet connecting to the floor. Take a slow inhale and an easy exhale. Sometimes after travel, particularly overnight travel, we can feel slightly disoriented. Different time zones, different lighting, different routines. So before we start moving, we're just helping the body land a little bit and be where we are. Take another easy breath in and exhale. Think about softening the jaw, maybe relax the shoulders, and letting yourself arrive wherever it is that you are. And drop the right ear gently towards the right shoulder. No pulling and no forcing here, just allowing a little stretch through the side of the neck. If you slept sitting upright on the flight, there's a very good chance that your neck has some strong opinions today. Take another breath here. Slowly lift the head back to center and take it to the other side. Maybe you notice that one side feels dramatically tighter. That's very normal, especially after travel, especially after trying to sleep against an airplane window. Take an inhale, bring the head back up to center. Close the eyes, take a moment to let the chaos settle. Beginning shoulder rolls, moving the shoulders forward in a circle a few times. Great. And then back. Slow enough that you can actually feel the movement. Can go both directions here, back and forth. Travel posture tends to compress everything inward. We have rounded shoulders, our head may be forward, that tiny seat energy. So we're just creating a little more room for the breath and the upper back. Now bring the shoulders and pause at the top before letting them soften downward again. Great. One more big, slow circle here. Now bring the hands out in front of you and begin circling through the wrists. You might get some snap, crackle, pops, no matter how many times I do this. I always do. A few circles in one direction and then the other. Now spread the fingers very, very wide and soften again. Our bodies can become surprisingly tense while traveling without us even realizing it. We might be gripping luggage, holding our phones, sleeping awkwardly. Emotionally surviving the airport logistics can be very stressful. Now interlace the fingers, create a gentle wave motion through the wrist, keeping everything soft. Take it the other way. Great. Shake it out. Arms come back down to the sides. Reach one arm overhead and gently lean to the side. Breathing into the ribs and the waist. Sometimes after long flights, the whole side body can feel compressed, especially if you spent several hours folded towards one armrest. Take another breath here. Slowly come back through center and take it to the other side. There's no need to try to force a stretch deep. We're just creating a little space again. Great. Inhale, back up to center. And we're going to take a modified forward fold here. You can do this standing or sitting. I'm going to take it standing today. Standing up nice and tall. We're going to bring the hands to the thighs and hinge slightly forward with a long spine. You'll feel the engagement here along your hamstrings as you get a stretch, and you might feel your low back talking to you a little bit too. If you'd like a little more than this, you can let the shoulders begin to round forward and let the arms drift down towards the floor. Great. Head hangs heavy. Maybe shake the head no, shake the head yes. Direct your attention to your knees and notice if they've been locked out. If they have, see if you can give yourself a little micro bend in the knees, and then notice what that slight bend in your knees does to the sensation in the back of the legs and the lower back. Did it change where you were feeling the sensation? It's not a right or wrong answer. We're just noticing what's going on with our body. Great. One more breath here. And slowly roll it back up. Great. Coming back up to standing. Forward folds always make me sleepy. Sometimes they feel less like stretching, more like giving gravity an opportunity to let you stop being responsible for holding it all together for a second. Take an easy breath here. No rush. You've probably been rushing enough. Standing up nice and tall, we'll take some gentle twists. Right hand to the left hip, gently twist to the left. Nothing aggressive here. We're just allowing a little movement through the spine and the ribs. Travel can make the body feel really stuck in one position. And even just a simple rotation can be surprisingly relieving. Take another breath here. And return to center. Slowly switching sides. Left hand now comes to the right hip. Twisting to the right. Chin follows. Gently here, noticing where you feel the sensation along your spine or your lower back. Maybe even all the way down into your glutes and your hamstrings. Wonderful. One more breath here. And back to center. Now we're going to take a gentle hip opener here. We'll shift the weight into one leg. I'm shifting into my right leg, lifting the left foot up and placing it against the ankle. So this is a modified tree pose. If this feels a little too wobbly, you can place your hand against the wall or on a chair. You can also place your hands on your hips. There's no perfect version of this. We're just looking for a way to help the hips feel less compressed after sitting. Just introducing movement again. Take another breath and switch sides. Maybe shake it out in between. Maybe you notice that one hip feels dramatically tighter. Bodies adapt quickly during travel, which sometimes means one side can get really tight in a hurry. One more breath here, allowing the wobbles, noticing the engagement in your standing leg, and come back to center. Feet come to hips width distance. Hands can stay on the hips. We'll lift the heels slowly and lower them back down. If it's too much to do both at once, you can do one at a time. May feel circulation starting to wake up in the legs. Flights can leave our lower body feeling really heavy or swollen from sitting too long. A few more slow repetitions here, nothing rushed. Sometimes these tiny little movements can help a lot more than we expect. Great. Coming back down to standing, lift one foot, going with the left foot first, and begin circling through the ankle. Notice how the right leg is engaging to keep me balanced. Hands on the hips can help, or holding the hands up might help for you. Hand on the wall or hand on a chair can help as well. Take a few circles in one direction and then reverse. Travel days always leave my ankles feeling stiff and swollen, especially after sitting for long stretches. Whenever you're ready, switch sides. Right foot comes up, left foot helps us balance. Remembering to slow it down, you've been rushing enough. Move slowly enough to actually feel the movement. Great. Right foot comes back down and we'll take some standing marches. So just walking in place. Nothing fancy. Just reminding the hips and the legs they still know how to move. Maybe allow the arms to swing naturally. Maybe you can make that a little bit more exaggerated, swinging the arms. That can feel good. And the body often feels disconnected after overnight travel. So this is less about exercise, more about reconnecting to yourself a little bit. A few more slow marches. Remember to keep breathing steadily. Great work. Come back to standing. Stand up nice and tall and take a slow inhale. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, go ahead and close them down. Take a long exhale out of the mouth, sigh it out. Great. And notice how you feel. Maybe the body feels a little bit more awake now. Maybe your joints feel warmer. Or maybe there's simply more awareness than when we started. And after a red eye, honestly, that's enough. Take one more easy breath. Allow your face to soften. Allow your body to settle. Place a hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today. Great work. That's the end of our practice for today, and I hope wherever your travel takes you, you have a wonderful time. Thank you for sharing a part of your day with me. I'll see you next time.